Our reading tonight comes from Matthew, chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose, and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was to be born. "In Bethlehem, in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people, Israel." Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me so that I too may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen when it rose went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother, Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. The Magi traveled far to worship Jesus and give the young child gifts. I often wonder what it would have been like to see the infant king. What could I bring? What could I say? Would I understand? Those who saw Jesus in the early days, the shepherds from the fields, the Magi from the east, Simeon and Anna at the temple, all had the extraordinary opportunity to see in person the young Messiah. But many who saw him as an infant would not know how the story would continue. They would not know of Jesus' teachings, his compassionate healings, his sacrifice on the cross, and his glorious resurrection. They would not know of his promised return. But we have that knowledge and that promise. We also have the opportunity to bring our gifts to a living, risen Lord every day. As this season of Advent draws close, what gifts will you bring to Jesus, our very present, very living, risen Messiah?